with a raster PDF or image that you want to use on Vectorworks, and you don't want to have to resort to manual tracing because it's a time-consuming and tedious process. One of the best options out there is automatic conversion, and when it comes to automatic conversion, ScanTCAD does it better than any other. So let me just show you the process today. We have a raster image of a floor plan here. You can see that once you zoom in, that you can see the pixelation, so you know that it's raster. You want to convert it into a vector format that you can use on Vectorworks. So what you want to do first is make sure that the image is clean. Click on clean raster image. You have a couple of options here. Now we've already cleaned this image beforehand, so there's no need for me to use any of these options, but you want to use threshold to make it black and white, which we already did beforehand. You can also use speckles and remove speckles and holes, thicken lines, and smooth to do various cleaning edits here on the original raster image. You can click on OK. The next step is to click on Convert Raster Image right next to the Clean Raster Image button. So click on that. In this case, we do want to convert it with architectural settings because it is an architectural image. And in this case, I also want to use the OCR function because we do have some words here that we want to convert into editable text. So I'm going to click on Vectorize and OCR. Click on OCR the OCR tab here. You want to set the maximum character size by clicking on Select from Image. Sort of eyeballing where the largest text objects might be. I think it might be the room label, so zoom in on one of them. And then click and drag across the height to set the character size automatically. The minimum character size follows suit. If you have any vertical or angular text, you might want to tick those, but in this case, everything's horizontal, so there's no need for me to tick those. And then we can click on Run. This particular process takes a while, depending on how complex your image is. In this case, it's a pretty simple floor plan, so it didn't take very long. As you can see, it converted pretty well, original one and vectorized one. You can see an overlay of the vector over the original raster by clicking on both and then clicking on highlight vectors to make it more visible. It just colors the vectors according to the type of vector that they are, like so. So it's pretty accurate. I'm going to click on OK, execute the changes. Now this is a vector format. You can clean it up a little bit before you go, but in this case I think I can do most of the edits on Vectorworks itself after the fact. So if the last step is to just save it by clicking on Export on the upper right, like so. Choose the file format you want to use for your export. The available options are DXF, DWG, and G-code. So just pick one, and then name your converted vector file. For this, I'm going to name it image trace for Vectorworks, and then click on Save. And then we have a couple of export options here that you can also tweak. The default options usually are OK, and then just click on OK. So there you go. That's the quick and easy process of using ScanTCAD to automatically trace your image to be used for editing and whatever tasks that you may have on Vectorworks.